I'm going to wait a little bit till it gets bigger. Okay. Hello everyone. Happy, Thursday? May the 5th? May the 5th be with you. Let's see. Yep, Thursday, May 5th. I hope you guys are doing Cinco de Mayo, actually. Yeah, there we go, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Man, it's been a crazy week, guys. It's been a crazy week for me. I will talk more about it probably on my my investment journey, but man, just crazy week for me. We'll get right into it. So I'm trying to make my videos shorter because I know I usually drag them out way too long. And so my goal is to get you the content as fast as possible. You get it, you understand it, it makes sense, and then you take action. So I'm going to start off with, this is my video number 6 on financial tips. And the financial tips I have for you today are specifically for the asset IBC. And so I know I talk a lot about IBC, but guys, I truly believe this. It is the foundation of your investment portfolio. There's a reason banks do it. There's a reason businesses do it. There's a reason real estate investors do it. Because it works. It's a way to use your cash and to use your own bank system as leverage to buy other things, to have your money working multiple times for you. And so I know I sell it, and I know you're like, oh, well, there's a conflict there. There for sure is, but I have it, right? I trust it. It makes sense. Like, I can show you how it makes sense. Like, there's so many value adds for it. But I'm going to give you my top 3. I'm going to give you my top 3 on why I think it's a value add. Okay, so the first one. Even if you are like, okay, hey, I'm just gonna do the Dave Ramsey thing and just create your emergency fund. That's a good reason. That's reason number 1. So reason number 1 for why you would do IBC, whether that's whole life or whether you're gonna do it like an IUL. I like to do an IUL. Is for savings. So like your emergency fund, right? You can have it going in there. You can't really touch it. And what's beautiful about it is it starts to compound and grow. And you can use it. You can use it later to buy things. So it's not just trapped away in this vehicle that's just like lost forever until you turn 100 years old and you can get it, right? I know I'm being facetious, but still. So like it's compounding. You can have a system. You know me, I'm a geek about systems. But you can create a system where it just automatically comes out of your account, and then boom, you've got your emergency fund, right? So what do we want for emergency fund, guys? I like about 8 months. I like 8 months or more of money in this account. You don't touch it just in case you lose your job, your car breaks down, you've got your AC that goes, your roof goes, all these different things. And if you don't have the proper coverage, you want to make sure you have an emergency fund to kind of cover you. All those things could be covered with insurance, right? You can get, homeowners insurance, you can get disability insurance, you can get, income replacement insurance. You can do all these things to help you with that. But if you don't have those, like most Americans don't, you need to have your emergency fund set up, your just in case fund. Okay, so you can use it for that. 2, debt repatriation. Now this is cool. I can't explain it like some other gurus can, but it is, man, there's a way to really make your money. Because you already have debt, right? So say you have student loan debt, or you have car debt, or something like that. I wouldn't use it specifically on your home, just because that's like a 30-year debt or 15-year debt. I would say your debts that are about maybe 5 years. 5 years or less. That's kind of the typical rule you would use it for debt repatriation. And so if you have anything that it's a debt, it's a big debt that's going to take 5 years or less to pay off, you can use it for that. And it's, again, I don't want to explain it because I'm going to lose you, because it's pretty complex on how that works. You're taking money out, you're funding your policy here, you're taking the money out as a loan, and then, so it's more complicated to explain it, but you can use it for that as well. So you can use it to save, to create as your savings fund, and you can use it as debt repatriation or to pay off your debt. And then 3 is your investment fund. This is my favorite. This is what I preach more than anything. It's the gospel truth, because this is what I use it for. I use it for a system right? It's a system. You put money into it, it's going to continue to grow, and then you can buy assets with it, right? I know it's not an investment fund like I'm going to go and I'm going to dump it in the stock market. So I know I say investment and people get all scared. I've seen this with like, oh, investment, like I'm scared, I don't know anything about stocks or bonds or whatever. No. Think of it as your asset purchase fund. You know what I mean? Or whatever. However you want to use it. It is the fund that you're going to use to buy your assets, to build your kingdom. Thinking about it, like, right? You have your job, you have your home or your cars, so you have some assets, some liabilities. This is your fund to grow to whenever you see the right asset you want to buy, like that franchise business or that piece of real estate that you've been wanting to buy to add to your portfolio or whatever. You can use this to go buy it, take a loan out of your policy. Your policy continues to grow, so you can buy another asset at a way faster rate, right? Because you're not losing any of that opportunity cost. You know, you're getting that uninterrupted compound growth, which, you know, it's amazing. And so that's what I like it for. I like it for number 3, my investment or asset purchase fund. It's amazing. Again, guys, I went all in on it. Like I love it because it's going to constantly compound and grow. Then you can always use that money to do a deal here, and a couple years later, do a deal here, and a couple years later, do a deal here. And one thing about it, guys, like I know a lot of people, you think of like whole life or an IUL, and you think, man, I got to pay this my whole life. It's not the case. You don't have to. There's great products out there. There's certain people that like to do their whole life, and I'm not saying you shouldn't. Me personally, I will probably do it my whole life, right? Because I think of it as, and again, my investment fund, and it's going to be my retirement fund. So I can throw way more money into this fund, and it's going to compound and grow and grow and grow and grow. And it's safe. It's super, super safe. So if I, like, and again, I've said this before, but if you have your money in a 401k or a Roth IRA, like, you kind of got to time it right. You know what I mean? Like, if your retirement's timed on a bad cycle, like, you know what I mean? It's bull, and then it starts to go bear, and then you lose all those gains. Like, and then you start pulling for those gains. Like, you've lost a huge. And I can go into number. I mean, it's really bad. Like, it really compounds negatively real quick. And that's just timing. Like, you just get lucky. You're either lucky or you're not lucky when it comes to Roth IRA or 401k, depending on how you're allocated, right? There's smart ways to do it. Like, I do mine pretty smart. It's very conservative. It gives me a decent 8 to 10% return, but it's safe. So I'm not saying those are bad. I'm just saying when you do like an IUL or a whole life, it's protected. Like, you're not in the market. You're safe from the market ups and downs. You can catch some of the ups, but then you're safe from some of the downs. And so I love them. They're really safe. And man, they're so liquid. Again, they're liquid where you can buy those businesses or buy that car that you want, or which I wouldn't recommend a car, but that's what you want, or buy the equipment for your business. Say you want to expand or you want to buy another location, or whatever the case may be. I think, and and I know I preach on this forever, guys, but I'm going to preach on it till I get 100% of you. There's no better vehicle out there that I'm aware of, and if there is, I would love to hear it. I would love to just talk to anyone that has a better vehicle out there for your foundation for your investment portfolio. I don't think there is one. Because you can use this for anything. It can compound. It's tax-free gains. The withdrawals that you do when you're older, whenever you're paying yourself back, when you've built it all up, it's tax-free. You're not going to beat that. It's like having a Roth IRA that's protected, that's safe from the downs of the market, but it's on steroids, right? You could pump it up as much as you could, and then, pull all that money out tax-free in the future with the gains. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And so, again, guys, my goal is to keep these videos short, but I hope that's given you value. Top 3 reasons to have IBC in your investment portfolio and how it's going to bless you. It's going to grow your family. It's going to create generational wealth and tax-free retirement gains. Again, for a saving system, your retirement fund, your emergency fund, if you're a Dave Ramsey guy or girl, your debt repatriation. So say you've got student loan debt or your car payment debt, all that kind of stuff. There's a way to set it up so that you can have this policy paying off this debt while it's creating you compound interest, leverage, right? Other things as well, but I'm going to keep this video short. And then number 3, it is your storehouse for your investments. It is your investment fund or your asset purchase fund. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I've given you guys value, and I hope I'm starting to open your mind up to different possibilities. Man, the greatest gift I've ever been given is knowledge and wisdom from people that are a little bit ahead of me, right? That have gotten a little bit more in business, or a little bit more in investments, or a little bit more in God and all that kind of stuff. I love those people because those people challenge me to get better. And so my challenge for you is to just hear this out and just think, man, what if what he's saying is true? What are the possibilities for my family? What are the possibilities for my retirement portfolio or myself, or what I could be looking at in my retirement years? Because like I say, if all you know is what you know, and you never expand upon what you know, you're going to get the same results, and you're never going to get to that next level. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to push you to get to that next level. So God bless you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday, Cinco de Mayo. Hope you guys get some tacos, some margaritas, whatever it is you're about to do. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.